We are officially unmuted. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, Tom. Hi, welcome. I need you all to know. I need you all to know it is extremely warm. It is nighttime. It is extremely hot. My fan is on low so it will not pick up on the microphone. And my room is closed with every single light on so the capture, hits. So, you know, I'm melting.
She's in an oven. Get her out.
Technically, this is the first non-delayed Fate stream, which is a W, and only technically because I fucked up the scheduling myself.
It is. Technically, I think it's still delayed. But I think this is the closest we've ever gotten. So, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain.
Also, you may all notice that Anya, to conserve some energy, Anya is in a slightly smaller form today.
If I exist at full capacity, I'll die.
Why Wakraya hot when oven in out hot cold, eat cold, the food, hot food, eat the Wakraya, eat the... Really? Oh, that's
I think
the
they make a
nicest...
good point.
I think that's the nicest thing I've heard about me. Thank you. But hope you're all doing well today. I'm quite excited. Like a parrot! Yeah, I thought about it!
Yar, we were literally joking about that just before we started.
Speaking of before we started, I want to say, I ate my dinner in like 10 minutes flat, just like it was a sandwich the size of my forearm, and I just fucking gobbled it down in like 10 minutes. And because we're going to go into Fate, that just reminded me of Anya. I don't think I've told you before. Very funny thing, right? In the very latest, like the final, most serious chapter of Fate Grand Order Part 2, there was a section in which the protagonist was said to have just inhaled a cucumber, just like without chewing. Like they just like gobbled it up in one go, and the waifu mash next to you was like, "Senpai, without chewing?" You just like cram it. So now it's become a thing, and also it's also obviously not gender specific. So everyone in the fandom just calls the protagonist the goat throat now.
So when you started leading into a new fun Fate fact,
Yeah?
I was expecting you to tell me something. Maybe like cool or exciting or information that might connect to the stream. But no. You had to inform me that the protagonist inhales cucumber whole.
Also, Tom, I'll let you know, I literally just realized you said that because of Anya as a parrot. Do not call me Blackbeard. I am not. I shall never be that man. Just, you know, Anya, Blackbeard in Fate is a 4chaner. Do not ask why, he is.
I mean, like... Okay, there's a joke that I'm not strong enough to make about piracy and 4chan. There's a bridge there, but I'm not gonna bother.
Oh. He is just a man, a creature. A goddamn gremlin. And so, with that out of the way, we're just going to change scenes, don't worry. Blackbeard is a channer, that check. You are the second person who has just accepted the fact that Blackbeard is a 4chaner without any further explanation, and I genuinely need to know what part of Blackbeard's real life history matches so well.
I think it makes sense. Like, Blackbeard was, I don't know, kind of edgy.
He kind of was, wasn't he?
He used to light fires in his beard to scare people.
Yeah. Oh, you know the pillaging? Don't worry about it. Let me just open Fate.
Like, what a freak.
What a freak. Share screen. There we go. We actually get a fucking screen? Tide Moon! You cannot see it for some reason. Why is it not capturing?
Why would it?
One moment, chat. There we go! Proper. Are you seeing things, Anya?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah! We got a title screen!
Oh, shit.
Look at that! No more thrusting, tragic! Edgy hot topic emo. Pillaging is an impressive teenage girls pillage from stores all the time. Also, please do tell me if you can hear the fun in the background. I don't think you should, but just in case. Display... Oh, look! Options, finally!
Oh, shit.
Skip scenes already seen, confirm skipping of cutscenes, text skip key, instant effects no, hide text during sprite changes. Oh, so we can see Archer rotating to face us. Wonderful.
Cruel.
Font and text window settings. You can change the font and text. Okay, that's fine. I was trying to check. Oh, we can actually lower the volume of the voices. Thank you. I'm actually halving the sound of the voices.
Oh, that's convenient for our purposes. We don't have to talk over them anymore.
Yeah, I'm still going to keep them on because, again, I want people to hear some of the voices in this game, but that way it will be better.
I definitely don't want to turn them off.
Extra. Close your eyes, Anya, just in case this has spoilers.
Eyes closed.
Prologue. Wait. Why is the Mamos theme fucking playing? Isn't that the theme in her Noble Phantasm? Gallery menu. Oh, we can see all of the CGs we've seen so far.
Oh, hey.
Look at them fighting.
Look at these big manly men bumping meat.
Bumping meat!
With big chests.
And we can rewatch. Oh, we can rewatch all of the movies.
Woo.
Which chat should not be able to. I thought in frame. This will change the game display mode. No, in frame. Not full screen. That will break my capture even more. Ending list. We have not seen any. Music. Oh! We can just see all the music in the game!
Oh, that bass.
Or at least the ones we've heard so far, maybe. Ooh, so we can just enjoy anything later. Okay. If I click start... Oh, a new game now. Let us load. Right. We were just... We get the bone of the sword again! Do you want to read the bone of the sword, Anya?
I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades. Unknown to death, known to life, have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yes, those hands will never... Ah, fuck.
Yeah, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray. My sword has a boner, the classic. Do you want me to continue narrating like last time?
Sure.
Alright. When I came to, I was in a burning field. I guess there was a big fire. The familiar town had turned to ashes, and it looked like the remains of a battlefield from a movie. But that didn't last long either. The fire had died down by the time the sun rose. The tall wall of flame had shortened, and most of the buildings had fallen. It felt strange being the only thing in that place that still had its original form. I was the only one still alive around here. I must have been really lucky, or my house was built in a very lucky spot. I don't know which it was, but the point is, I was the only one left alive. I felt that since I survived, I should live on. I started walking aimlessly because I thought it could be dangerous just to stay there. I wasn't really concerned about getting burned up like the people lying around me. Probably because, over and above not wanting to be like them, I had a stronger feeling in my mind. But still, I had no hope. It was already a wonder I was still alive, so I couldn't expect to be saved. I won't survive. Whatever happens, I won't be able to escape from this red world. It was such an absolute hell that even a small child could understand it.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I collapsed. Was it because there was no air? Was it because no function was left in my body? Anyway, I collapsed and stared at the clouded sky. Everything around me was burned up, and I could see many blackened and moving people. The dark clouds loomed overhead, telling me it could rain soon. That's good. The fire will be put out, and once it rains... In the end, I sighed deeply and looked up at the sky. I say to myself that it hurts. I say so on behalf of all the people who couldn't even say so. That was 10 years ago. After that, I was miraculously saved. My body survived, but I think all the other things about me burned up and were reduced to ashes. You take away a child's parents, home, and all such things, there's nothing left for him. That's why there was only my body. I think it's a simple story. In other words, in order to let my body live, my heart died. Yep. We begin!
Woo!
I'm dreaming. Huh? I squint my eyes at the white light. So bright, I think. It was just light entering my eyes when I woke up, but I'm not used to it. I probably didn't even understand what the bright light meant. Huh? When my eyes focus, I'm surprised. I'm lying on an unfamiliar bed, in an unfamiliar room. I'm surprised, but the room is so white and clean that I feel safe. If not for the 10 years ago part, that could have been a— oh god! Yeah, no, that could have been very bad. Oh, but no, we know about a fire that happened 10 years ago.
Wait, do we?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Oh, right. We talked about it during the exposition dump in the park.
Yep, the great fire that consumed the city at the end of the last Holy Grail War.
Okay, yeah, no, I remember entirely now.
Yep. Where am I? I look around. The room is bright and there are many beds. A person is in each bed and everyone seems to be hurt. But nothing feels ill in this room. Everyone who's hurt is someone who was saved. I relax and let my eyes wander. Outside the window, the bright blue sky was unbelievably beautiful. You did kind of check out mentally during the town tour part? Fair. After a few days, I finally understood. I could clearly remember what had happened in the past few days. Even so, I was no different from a newborn baby. Not just a metaphor, it was close to the truth. It was a terrible fire. I had been saved from it. Was in the hospital with my body wrapped in bandages, and my parents were gone. I didn't get the situation, but I vaguely understood that I was alone. I think I understood quickly. Well, there was nothing but children in similar situations around me, so all I could do was absorb that fact. And after that man came. Right when I was beginning to worry about what could happen next to me. He came on the day my bandages were taken off, and I was able to eat without help. Wrinkled coat and uncombed hair. The man, a bit younger than the doctor, felt more like a big brother than a father. Do you want to voice the man?
Hello, you must be Shirou-kun.
A smile that seems to melt into the white sunlight. I think it was a suspicious voice, but a very kind voice.
I'll ask you directly. Which would you prefer? To go to an orphanage, or to be adopted by this man you've never seen before? Sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. I know this is serious, but I just want to set up.
No, it's don't worry, I get it.
Alright, no bullshit, straight to the punch.
That man was saying he could adopt me. When I asked him if he was a relative of mine, he just said he was a stranger. But touching shot.
Alright, listen kid, you don't know me, your parents are dead, I have arrived at the children's burn ward. I'm looking for a son.
I'm gonna go with number one, extremely suspicious person. He looked like an unreliable guy with no future, but it made no difference as I knew nothing about either one, him or the orphanage. So I decided to go with him.
I don't think that logic checks out.
He was a kid after a fucking traumatic event.
I'm just saying we should hold him to higher standards despite that. I see. That's good. Get ready quickly then. You should get used to your new place as fast as you can.
The guy quickly started packing my stuff. His packing wasn't very good, even in the eyes of a child.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Then, after making a big mess...
Oh, I forgot to mention something important. I have to tell you one thing before you come with me.
I like how even he's saying, hey, he looks sassy, but I haven't met any of the orphanage people just so they could eat babies. I don't know, checks out. Is that okay? He turns to me, lightheartedly, and says,
Yeah. To start off with, I'm a sorcerer.
He says it in a serious, exaggerated tone. It happened in an instant. Come to think of it now, I was really a child back then. I automatically believed those words. Wow, you're awesome! Hey kid, wanna come live with me? I'm a magician!
I'm a fucking wizard, dude.
A transgender fucker is sleeping? Such a holy shit. I guess I said so with bright eyes. Anya is dying! Anya is dying!
I'm fine.
Since that
Don't
time...
pay attention to it.
Since that time, I became his child. Actually, I don't remember what I said back then, but my father could always talk about that day. He could remember and retell the story again and again. So for my father, Emiya Kiritsugu, that might have been the happiest day of his life. So, I guess it was strange for my father to tell me that he was a sorcerer, but I was strange as well for admiring that. And thus I became an adopted son, and my last name became Emiya. Emiya Shirou. When I said my name, I was really proud of having the same last name as Kiritsugu. I'm dreaming. A story from my childhood. It was when I finally convinced my father to make me his student, so it must have been about 8 years ago. When I was old enough to stay at home by myself, Kiritsugu started to leave the house on a regular basis. He would say in his normal tone that he could travel the world and actually act on these words. That's how it was after that. It was normal for him to leave the house empty for a month, and he sometimes couldn't come home for half a year. The Emiya house is a big Japanese-style house, and Kiritsugu and I were the only ones living there. I was perplexed in this house at times, as it was too big for a child. But still, I like my life here. Emiya Kiritsugu could come home from his journeys and tell me lots of stories like a child. And the child who shared his last name could be at home waiting for those stories. A lot of the Steampunk protagonists are orphans? Yeah! That makes the Fate Grandor, the protagonist, the funniest fucking character in the entire franchise. Because, like... Ritsuka is so funny. I told it before, she knew nothing about magic. She just took a flyer, applied for a fucking job, and they were like, okay, you're going to Antarctica and you're going to start doing magic. It's so funny. I was always alone in the house, but that loneliness could all fade with the stories he brought back. The father who was always chasing his dreams like a kid. His attitude was astounding, but he always seemed dazzling to me. That might be why I wanted to be like him someday. Well, on top of that, looking at my ever-dreaming father, I felt I should become reliable myself. Deadbeat dad, so he wanted to just be better. Fate stay night. One day. I hear a sound, creepy, but sure. I hear a heavy, old, rusty sound as the door opens. Light enters the dark shed. My mind waking up. This is yours?
Senpai, are you awake?
Feels the cold air and the approaching footsteps. Look at her!
There she is! Woo!
Oh, good morning, Sakura.
Good morning.
Sakura smiles and nods as if accustomed to this situation.
Senpai, it's morning already. You have some more time, but Fujimura-sensei will get mad if you stay asleep here.
You're right. Thanks for coming to wake me up. I can't go with mind break eyes. Shut up! Do not say that! She's pretty and great. Shut up!
It's no problem at all. You're always up so early. I can often come to wake you up like this occasionally.
Huh? Sakura seems more upbeat than usual today, as if she's happy about something. Really? I think you wake me up quite often. Though Fuji-ni always hits me to wake up, so I'd rather have you wake me up. Well, I'll try harder next time. I answer her with a sleepy head. I don't know what I'm saying with my mind not fully awake.
Alright, but I'm happier when you don't try.
Sakura is giggling. I guess my head was still dozing and I said something weird. Give me a second, I'll wake up. The cold outdoor air helps in situations like this. The chill works well to beat the sleepiness out of my head. In front of me is Mato Sakura, my junior at school. This place is a shed behind my house, and the time is 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just,
Senpai?
yeah. Just a little, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm awake now. Sorry, I guess I did it again. I had to help you cook breakfast too.
It's fine. You were up late last night, right? So you should take your time in the morning. I'll get breakfast ready.
Cute. Sakura says so in a happy tone. It's unusual. Sakura really seems to be in a good mood this morning. I can't let you do that. I'll get right up. So let's go to the kitchen together. Alright, I'm all set. Let's go, Sakura.
Oh, Senpai.
Yeah? What? Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing, but I think you should change before you go back to the house.
Oh. What are you? What, do you have the route map? I do not. I can't open it. Should I? Should I have the route map open? I'm using the modded version. You cannot hop to any other route in the way. Nice cock, senpai. Shut up, Soja. We are playing the modded version. The routes are locked. You can only play Fate, then UBW, and then HF. You cannot hop from one to the other. So it's more linear, but I could open it if it's gonna help. That said, I look down at myself. Cock out, please. Cock out, please. I fell asleep while I was working, so I'm still wearing my overalls. Nah. Shame on you. Being my work clothes are pretty dirty. I can't imagine what Fujini would say to me if I went into the house like this. Not right now, but you should have it open a bit later when choices start. To make sure we see all of the bad endings.
Woo!
Let's get all of the bad endings, yeah. I guess I'm not awake yet. I'm a bit out of it this morning.
That could be. So you rest here for a bit and I'll take care of breakfast. And you know, if you keep this place a mess, Fujimura-sensei will get mad at you.
You're right. I'll go after I get changed. You go on ahead.
I'll be waiting, Senpai.
I can't wait for half of the bad ends to be just you making a stupid choice and getting murked by the current servant immediately. Like, that's gotta happen, right? Can you back when you finish the route to track them down? You can, yeah. You can basically just skip every scene until each of the choices. Sakura leaps. Well, I had to change into my school uniform and clear up this mess. The shed is built on the edge of our yard, and just as it seems, it's a warehouse we put all of our junk in. But for me, it's a place of treasures, as I've enjoyed messing with things since I was a kid. Father didn't allow me to go into the shed, but I always sneaked in here. As a result, it became my base. For me, Emiya Shirou, I guess you could call this place my real room. The big Emiya household doesn't suit me, and I can only relax in this space full of junk. Besides, it's a waste. Even if it's junk, you can still use it. Most of the things in here are appliances that can't be used anymore. Did I bring all the junk in here because I like the place? Or did I come to like it here because I love the junk? Anyway, since I was always sticking in here, it became my hobby to fix the broken things. It's not like I get attached to things. I think it just annoys me not to use these things that can still be used. And just like that, I was fixing up this stove all last night. I guess I'll finish this tomorrow. It seems I don't have enough concentration, seeing how I fell asleep halfway. I shake off the feeling of disappointment in myself. I gather out the parts of the stove and put them on the shelf full of things waiting to be fixed. There are no spaces on this shelf full of things awaiting repair. An old VCR awaits after the stove. I guess I'll ignore the fact that Fujini broke both of them.
Fantastic.
Alright, I can't wait for you to get a good, like, feel of this Fujini of his. I change into my uniform. This place is like my room, and it holds changes of clothes along with other things I need. Like, don't mind the box of stations to the side. Don't mind it. It also has a lot of blueprints and junk. The result of failures from when I do my training. There's also some kind of old sign inscribed on the floor, like an altar or something. Well, that's not ominous.
No good magic happens in a garden shed.
Fujine. Fair enough. Ni. Like Ne-chan, right. Right, Ni is for the boys. Ne is for the girls. I keep forgetting. Well, let's get today started.
Japanese pronouns when you're used to speaking English are a trap. They are explicitly a way to identify the outgroup.
Clapping my hands in prayer to the shed, I head for the house. Just pray for the shed. I emerge from the shed. I like that word. The Amiya house is... Yeah, we know. A Japanese-style house on the outskirts of town. My father wasn't much of a respected person in town, but he somehow still had this huge house. That on its own is a mystery, but it also seems he didn't have any relatives in Japan. That's why the house became mine and no one else's when my father died. Though to be honest, I don't have that kind of management ability. Old man Fujimura is in charge of complicated things like inheritance and property taxes. Old man Fujimura is a big landlord in this neighborhood.
Oh, so he sucks.
According to father, the old man's like a Yakuza boss. Of course, this is just prejudice. He's not like a Yakuza boss, he is a Yakuza boss.
Get it right.
Actually,
just respect him.
Well, that's a problem in itself, but I prefer to ignore it. It's certainly true that he's energetic and scary, but he's actually not that bad of a person. It really helps me as he pays a lot when I tune up the motorcycle he likes to ride. Anyway, that's why I'm the only one living in this big house. It's been 5 years since father died. The days have passed quickly. I sigh, thinking about how much I've grown in those 5 years. I've trained every day to be like Kiritsugu, but it's not that easy in reality. It's natural because I had no talent to begin with, but what can be said about having no improvements at all in 5 years? To sum up the present in one sentence, my goal is so far away that I'm not even at the starting line yet. Did you know Jaguar Boris? Yeah, I knew about this. Don't worry. That is one fact I knew about. It's hard since they're stricter about adopting random orphans from burn wards one day. Shut up. He's not that bad of a person. Hell, he only occasionally asks for people who fail to cut off their fingers. No, I guess it won't do any good to rush. For now, I had to do what I can. Well then, right now I should... Oh, we get our first choice!
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Is there a right way to do this?
I don't know. Do you want to go help Sakura with breakfast, or do you want to go finish your daily routine? It is up to... I'm going to let you have every single choice, because I'm going to know a few of these, I think.
That's fucked up.
So just shut the fuck up.
I mean, I'm thinking about food. Let's go help Sakura.
That's right, I had to go and help Sakura. I'd feel bad, both for letting my junior do all the work and for Sakura coming here so early in the morning. Look at this home! But I'm too late. It seems breakfast has already been made. I can smell the elegant scent of breakfast befitting Sakura. Sakura has finished cooking and is opening the cupboards. I can see that all she has left to do is set the table. I'm sorry, I'll at least get the dishes ready, so you go and sit down. An elegant scent? Don't worry about it, Soja. She's just a fancy girl.
Oh, you're here already, senpai?
Soja, I am 100% willing to accept an elegant scent as something that Nasu wrote deliberately. Like, I don't think that's a translation. I genuinely think that's Nasu. Like, I know how this man does things. Not already. We're usually eating by 6:10, so I certainly slept in.
I don't think so. You're not on any clubs, so this is still early for you.
Also, can I just say, the cute apron.
It's really cute.
Clubs have nothing to do with this. When you bring clubs into it, the problem is that you come here when you have morning practice to go to.
No, I'm doing this because I want to, so please don't worry about my club.
You always say that. That's why I wake up early. Clubs or not, it's rude for me to sleep in if you're going to be here. What a nice boy.
She could just watch us sleep.
Shiro-senpai, you look so cute when you're just asleep in the shadow. Sakura, how long have you... Since 4 a.m.
When you're asleep in the shed, you know, fucking filthy, wearing your overalls and covered in oil. I love it.
Do not give this characterization to the girl. The front-facing spreads get you every time. I like Sakura's though. She's cute.
Yeah, no, it doesn't scare me when Sakura rotates at me.
For me, waking up early is waking up before Sakura gets here, and sleeping in is making Sakura prepare breakfast on her own, like today. Though this has only been a habit for a year and a half or so. Anyways, you take a rest. We only have to set the table, so at least let me do that. I stand next to Sakura and take out the dishes. Sakura is stubborn at times, and in situations like this, she won't rest unless she's forced to.
Oh, then I'll help too. I'll load the plates and you can take them out.
I'm sorry, but since we were talking about the Yakuza, I'm just thinking about taking out the plates in a different sense. I'll help take out the plates, cocking of a gun. You like the front-facing ones for females, but they are kinda weird for men, fair? Anya like the back-facing sprite for Archer, though. So that was nice.
I enjoyed the shapes that his back made.
Now, I'm saying I'll do it all by myself.
That won't do. You're head of this household, so you should just sit contentedly in the mornings.
Sit contentedly? A head of household who leaves you to do the work by yourself is a failure. It's okay, so go to the living room.
That's right. Please be a failure. This is repayment for letting me eat good food all the time. So if it's possible, I'd like for you to rest.
Please be a failure is such a funny sentence. Hey, Sunny! I'm glad things are looking better for you. We're going 50-50 in the groceries, so you shouldn't worry about it. I should be the one thanking you, since you've started coming here or meals have improved. I wonder when I should bring up the spin-off. No, not yet. Not yet.
I knew it. You don't get it, do you, Senpai? It's not why the meals here are good.
What do you mean that's not why?
It's nothing, but please take responsibility because I can't eat a pleasant meal anywhere else anymore.
Idiot, don't say such weird things. What if Fujine hears that? She doesn't understand jokes.
You're right. It'd be a big problem if Fujimura-sensei heard that.
Right, don't say so much weird stuff. You weird fail girl. God.
I won't say anything. So I can help you, right, Senpai?
She's pushing. Oh god, I just realized the blossom details on her apron.
So cute. It's very minimalist. It's really, really nice.
It's very lovely, but it makes me think about something else. Don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez.
None of those characters are straight. About what series? She's what is called a Yamato Narashiko, a woman who has no problem with spoiling his rotten husband. Soja googled Yamato Narashiko and no character he saw are straight fair. Sakura looks up to me naturally and calmly. Fine. Do what you want. If you want to help me so much, go right ahead. He gave then. He gave then.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do as I please. I love her. Oh my god.
She has just entered the house, woken him up, made the breakfast while he was changing, and refused staunchly, even threatening to make a scene for Fujine just to have, like, him allow her to help.
I'm so about this.
Jeez, you really don't listen to anything I tell you anymore, do you, Sakura?
That's true. Maybe I'm becoming more like Fujimura-sensei.
Speaking softly, Sakura reaches up for the cupboard. Her silky hair and smooth skin catch my eye. How can I put this? It's troubling. She must be maturing as she seems really feminine these days.
She's so aggressively trad wifey, she moves around to being unhinged. That's so based.
She's so aggressively trad wifey she looks back her. Yeah. Her casual movements on her figure are so beautiful that I instinctively look away.
Senpai, is something wrong?
You're seducing him! You're seducing him!
It's working!
No, it's nothing. Don't worry. It's nothing. Question mark? Honestly, why am I feeling tense over my friend's sister?
Oh, jeez.
After all, Sakura is not like that. She's a good underclassman and a junior I need to take care of. First of all, the relationship between me and Mato Sakura is just that of a senpai and a junior. She's the sister of a close friend of mine, but since she's a grade below me, we weren't that close. It all changed a year and a half ago, in this cooperative kind of relationship. Sakura came to cook when I was injured, and after that, I think we just ended up like this. I think we intended to do it until my injury healed, but some trivial thing came out to make her stay with it. Anyway, Sakura's a good cook, and perfect at cleaning and doing the laundry. It's a big help to have her helping around here in the mornings, but it's been a bit troubling recently. The problem isn't Sakura, but me. Yeah?
I think I might have lost your dialogue. As in, I can't hear you.
Oh. Hello? Hi? I'm speaking. Anya? Let me speak to her and... I'm here. Tell me when my voice comes back. Just making sure. Hey, but it's lasted almost an hour before the first fuck off. I think that's improvement. That image is with this character? What do you mean, Saja? That image? We're just waiting a little bit, don't worry about it. Still cannot hear. Anya, still waiting. Okay. She will... almost 45 minutes.
I'm alone in this barren hell world.
We are separated. We're split. She cannot hear us. Let me try... just disconnecting and reconnecting. What about now? What about now? Is this better, Anya? I don't think it is. Ha! Waxing Comes on until she's back. Father of lies, come in disguise. Your camp won't last. Hello?
Forget.
You have returned! Perfect! I was just singing the come zone until you came back.
Great.
Do you have the stream?
Yeah, we're live.
Pog.
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong.
Frankly, Sakura is beautiful. The cam brought her back. She's one of the best looking first years, and I'm sure there are a lot of guys who want to date her. And on top of that, she's been growing in certain places recently, and some of her casual gestures have started to catch my eye.
Just gonna scoot past that one.
Please, Shirou. That's what I mean by a small problem. Maybe I'm just feeling guilty about being attracted to my friend's sister. Usually I'm fine, but when I'm caught off guard like just now, I blush. Does this make me an unsuitable senpai?
I think it makes him perfect for the job.
She's breasting boobily, don't worry about it. There are so many things. There are some things I'm already seeing about some things about the Fate series in general that, I need to talk about later, but not now, not with you here. He's a teenager, give him a break. He's in those sweet 17. Breakfast is placed on the table. A perfect breakfast consisting of chicken salad, cooked salmon, spinach, radish, and carrot miso soup, and jam soup. That's a lot of fucking food for breakfast!
That's like too much food.
Yeah, I say this though, knowing I only drink milk in the mornings.
Who has two kinds of soup for the same breakfast?
Did you mix them? Did you just pour one soup into the other and just drink them together?
I would argue that's just one soup, but you serve it in constituent parts.
Soja has said it perfectly. Damn, she's hot. Too bad I'm her senpai. Clueless. Itadakimasu. Sakura and I bow and start our meal quietly. Just soup slurping noises. The sounds of our chopsticks echo. Sakura isn't the talkative type, and I'm not versatile enough to talk while eating. Naturally, meal times are quiet. Also, she's very good at talking when she wants something out of you. Usually it's louder, but today the loud person is... She must have been watching spy movies last night as she's eyeing us while hiding behind the newspaper.
Ujimura-sensei, don't you think you shouldn't read the newspaper during meals? ...
Fujine ignores Sakura's question. She's acting weird, but Fujine always acts in suspicious ways during breakfast. Sakura must be used to it as she continues to eat with no particular care.
Being suspicious during breakfast as a regular routine
Yeah.
is kind of based. I'm really here for that.
I love her already, though.
Genuinely.
What a fucking chat of a woman. Sakura prefers to make Western foods. She learned to cook Japanese food after she started coming here to help. Fujine and I prefer Japanese, so Sakura learned to make Japanese food for our breakfast. She's so good that she's almost surpassed me, her teacher. The salmon is especially good as it's cooked to perfection. Her miso soup is tasty, and she has shown some capacity even for making jam soup by grinding jams. I wish she could grind my jams. I mean, actually, I think this is the first time she's made it. Sensei, why is our teacher here? She knows where family life doesn't end a trans wizard that, it seems. Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You may also be able to connect some names already, but don't worry about it. Sorry, Sakura, can you pass me the soy sauce?
Oh, wait, somehow your soy sauce is empty.
Fujine will do it. Will do then. Can't you get it?
May I, Fujimura-sensei?
She needs to help so bad. She needs to do it so bad. Fujine knows. Why are you silent today? Your newspaper trembles.
There you go. Are you going to use it on the yam soup?
Yeah, you usually put soy sauce on jam soup, right? I don't know, I've never had jam soup. I put the soy sauce on the white jam soup. What? After stirring it, I put it on the rice and take a bite.
White!
The stickiness of the jam and the taste of the soy sauce.
So,
Oh, this is terrible! This is oyster sauce!
you would notice.
I almost throw it back up. That is Fujimura fucking laughing her ass off. Fujine throws her newspaper away. How's that? It was my plan to switch the labels earlier this morning.
She's the fucking worst, oh my god.
The female spy throws up her arms to show her happiness. What are you thinking? You're always like this even though you'll be turning 25 this year.
I'm also a dipshit about to turn 25, I'll take it.
Did it teach you a lesson for what you did yesterday? It's divine justice for picking on me with everyone else. What? Please, look at this smug woman.
I think I've found my favorite so far.
Divine justice doesn't come from people. I thought you were calm, but this is what you were thinking about? That's right. That's why I had to go and start grading the exams now. Yep, I should hurry up. Fujine sits back down and finishes her breakfast quickly.
If I may briefly levy a criticism at this man we're following the POV of,
Yeah?
oyster sauce and sweet potato soup wouldn't be that bad. And also, you would notice. It's so thick.
I know you said calm, but it really sounded like you said she was something else. No!
Listen, I know you're calm.
Thank you. Breakfast was lovely as always, Sakura-chan.
Thank you, Sensei.
She's just sweating like, oh god. I'm going on right ahead then. I'll get mad if you're late. And she runs off. I fucking love her already. So much.
What a menace.
There's something wrong with the world in which that thing is a teacher. I fear no man, but that thing, she scares me.
That's really good.
Oh god, did this stream die? It should be, it's fine for me. Sarani? Sharp? Tom? Everything fine over there?
What?
Happened to... Oh, I think either my chat hiccuped or like my... Oh, I got a few frames dropped. I think it might have been on my end. We're back, don't worry.
We love it.
Oh, it dropped to 144p. But we're back. Sorry about that. Fujine didn't really take the time to enjoy your breakfast.
No, it's not that. Did you do something to her yesterday? It's a bit too much for Fujimura-sensei to play with food.
She doesn't play with her food. Interesting wording. Well, yeah, I accidentally call her by her nickname. The little grin, accidentally.
I guess it can't be helped in that case. You didn't apologize to her, did you, Senpai?
Sorry, I forgot this. It happens all the time. This is just a common occurrence. That oh Shirou, you himbo look, yeah? For just a little second. You mustn't. Oh, you're right.
You mustn't. Fujimura-sensei doesn't like you calling her so, senpai. You made her cry again, didn't you?
I made her run away too. Yesterday's English lesson was a self-study because of it.
Jesus!
Christ! And I was awarded a student honor written note paper, but I threw it away.
I think there's something really like beautiful about the dynamic of finishing the Jesus Christ started by the Anya on your shoulder.
The shoulder Anya is so good. I love that.
Jeez. It was all your fault then.
She's thriving. Fujine is like a big sister for Sakura, so she's basically on Fujine's side. That's good in its own way, but I wish you'd consider my situation where I have to deal with Fujine 24/7. Fujine was originally an acquaintance of father's, and she's been coming to the house a lot since I was adopted. She started to show up even after her father died, and she's still almost dependent, eating breakfast and dinner here. No, maybe she's why I was able to make it on my own after my father died. Fujine, Sakura, and I are now the residents of the Emilia household. But I'm the only one who knows that my father was a magus. It said that magi must hide their identities. That's why I've been hiding the fact that I'm learning magic ever since I became my father's student. I say I'm learning, but I can't even cast a single magic spell properly. With this kind of skill, it wouldn't make much difference whether I hide it or not, but because it was how my father wanted things, I've trained secretly since then. I finished breakfast and prepared for school. I cleaned the dishes with Sakura while listening to the news on TV.
I've lost your audio again.
How could audio do this to us? You know what? I'm restarting Discord entirely. How are you doing, chat, though? Yesterday a student called the teacher by a nickname, so she started crying and ran away. Yeah? Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. She's just like that. She is quite a woman.
So I disconnected and reconnected and I heard you instantly.
Ooh! I also closed Discord entirely and opened it back again. Let me
Maybe that'll do something.
There we go. Sharing again.
The Fate streams are getting decidedly less cursed.
Yeah, things are looking better. We didn't get
My power is
delayed.
gonna go out because I said that.
Distract? I am...
Alright. I'm all in and ready to go.
Chill track in the radio. Or like the news they were like listening to. What a family! Adoptive trans wizard dad, squatter chaos gremlin sensei, and slightly deranged trad wife Kohai. Yeah!
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sakura is staring at the TV screen. Over the screen runs an exaggerated teletype reading, "Gas leak accidents continue."
Sus.
Very sus.
I wonder what that could possibly be in reference to.
It seems there was a big accident in the neighboring town of Shinto. It happened in a building in the business district. It seems a whole floor of people ran out of oxygen and fell unconscious. They called it a gas leak, but this kind of accident is happening often recently. Are you worried about the news, Sakura?
No, not really. I just thought it's near. Senpai, your birthplace is in the Shinto area, right?
Yeah, but it's not really a big place. I don't think an accident like that could happen there. But it's not a risk I can completely ignore. Gas leaks can happen in any building, and on top of that, it hurts to think that hundreds of people are suffering. It said that the accidents are happening often because of defective construction work during the rapid development of Shinto. Whether that's true or not, I certainly don't want any more victims. It is dangerous. We'll have to be careful here too.
Oh, don't worry. Senpai, I check the gas twice every time.
What a dependable kohai!
She's perfect.
Sakura boasts with pride. That's not the point! Yeah, I've thought so before, but Sakura's a bit tough. It's a bit off too. Yeah?
That was fucking weird.
She's fucking weird.
Hey, hang on a second.
Yeah?
I know this view.
Yeah? You know this view? Whatever could you be referring to?
Rin was here a while ago, but also in the future.
Don't worry about it.
Senpai, did you lock the back door?
I did. I bolted it. Is there a problem?
Not at all. Then I'll lock the front door now. When will you be home today, Senpai?
And yeah, Anya starts to put two and two together now.
I'm gonna be honest, it took me a while to realize that we weren't Rin anymore.
Don't worry about it. I think I'll be a bit late. What about you, Sakura?
I'll be back at the usual time. I'll probably be here earlier, so I'll start getting dinner ready.
Yeah, that'll help. I'll try to come home early too. That little pause before the Gia, like, I need to make up for her doing breakfast. I need to come early and make dinner myself.
I really like the constant war of attrition that he is so unprepared for.
We lock the gate. Sakura and Fujine also have keys to my house, and the rule is that the last person out locks up. Let's go. You wouldn't make it to morning practice unless we hurry.
Let's hurry then, Senpai.
It is a bit loud, but I didn't change it that much. Not graphic.
Yeah, you know. Visual settings. Background music.
Maybe, I think this music specifically is a little bit louder. Let me check on the capture itself.
It sounds like it's mixed louder.
Yeah, a little bit. I lowered it like extra hard. That should be fine. The levels seem to be in the middle. Sakura is fighting a one-sided tactical relationship war with a clueless. So true. It's so true though. We walk down the town together. Passing the long wall and going downhill, we reach the residential district. My house is on top of the hill, far away from the center of town. Going down the hill takes us to the residential district, and beyond that, we reach the crossroads at the center of this town.
That's crazy, it's the same place.
Yeah, from here there are many roads. A big bridge linked to the neighboring city. Look at the little sliding pieces. A hill road that leads to Ryudo Temple. The residential district on the other side of town. I cannot see that. The shopping district Sakura and I always use. And the school we're headed to right now. Nice lights. We head for the school without stopping elsewhere. Seems like YouTube is hiding chat messages that might contain certain words. You gotta find and change that setting for yourself later. Check on the top of the chat that it says live chat and not top chat. It needs to be live chat. Very important. We head for the school without stopping elsewhere. We don't talk much as we walk up the hill. Since it's still 7 o'clock, there aren't many others on the road. Other than us, all you can see are a few others heading to their morning practices.
The stream froze for me. Oh, nope, it's back. Never mind, we're good.
Well, see ya. Have fun at your club. I pair with Sakura at the school gate like usual. Before we continue, I was thinking about the time it's taken us to get to this point beyond the prologue and all. And I was thinking about the latest story chapter I told you about that I've been playing with Fate Grand Order.
Yeah.
The entire chapter from beginning to finish, the 3 parts, the last of which will come on the 10th of July, combined, that whole chapter is apparently twice the length of any individual route of this game. It's fucking insanity. I part with Sakura at the school gate like usual. Sakura's in the archery club, so we have to part here in the mornings. She doesn't want to. She wants her senpai. But today Sakura doesn't go. Sakura, are you not feeling well?
No, that's not it. But would you like to come to the dojo?
No, I got no business there. Anyway, Issei asked for me, so I had to go to the student council room today. Can you find and show Anya the picture of the script later? No, I can do it right now. I'm sorry to pause the stream right now, but I need to show the size of the script for the latest story chapter.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to put it up on stream. Okay? 1 second. That's the size of the script. That's the size of the script for the latest chapter in Fate Grand Order.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I see what's up.
It's chunky. It's very chunky.
That's so exciting. Like, when there is content.
When there is content.
I see. Sorry for troubling you then.
Oh, Sakura. Sakura bows.
Oh no.
No, she's not bowing yet. She's going to the archery club, but she's not there yet.
Ha 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 ha. I'll be going now. Please look forward to dinner tonight.
Shut the fuck up! Let him cook! Let him cook! Sakura runs off like she's ashamed of something. Huh? God damn it, Shirou. She wanted to bang in the fucking back of the training dojo, and you have ruined it. How could you? I wonder what that was all about. Issei, you there? Did you want to voice Uryu?
Sorry, I just had to reboot for a second. I'm gonna inhale some coffee real quick before I read this.
Sip, sip. Whenever you're starting to get tired, please do tell me. Remember...
I've been tired since 11 a.m. when I woke up.
You know what I mean! I don't want you to push yourself. You are going on how many hours of sleep again?
2.
Yeah, exactly. Please, take care of yourself. We can stop whenever you want.
I'm taking care of myself. I've got at least an hour in me. I am. You're a bit late today, Anya.
He must have been studying as Issei looks up from the paper he's reading. Just you, Issei? Where are the others? Shouldn't they be here now as well?
No, unfortunately our members are very businesslike. They have their set work hours and they don't want to come in early or stay late.
God, I wish that was business-like these days. That's why the student council president is doing the routine duties himself, huh? I guess this place has its own problems.
No, it's the kind of trouble I like. You don't need to pity me.
Huh? No, I wasn't pitying you or anything.
I'm not happy about that either, but I'll pretend I didn't hear it. It still means that you care.
Why does, like, we have had, we have had Archer and Rin moments. We have had Shirou and Sakura moments. How is it that the most, like, tensely, like, erotic moments between characters have been every single time between, you know, extremely gay? Like, I'm not just seeing things right. I'm seeing the gay tension here, right?
I feel like I'm torn between, okay, this all feels very homosexual.
Right?
But at the same time, it can't be that gay, right?
Issei, who's organizing the papers he was reading, is the big boss of this student council room. And there's the front sprite again. I like his front-facing sprite though.
He's not as symmetrical
Yeah.
as the other one.
Yeah. He's the guy trying his best to reform this lax student council, and he's been a friend of mine since last year. His full name is Ryudo Issei. Despite his old-fashioned name, he has elegant features, and he's really popular with the girls. God, I wish he was popular with me. And he's also the student council president, so you'd think he'd take it like a duck to water, but...
Hot tea is certainly a good way to start the morning.
He's just sipping tea like this, so he's not that firm. As you can see, Issei has a plain personality. It's easily misunderstood, but he doesn't involve himself in love affairs nor engage in normal student recreations.
Ace icon.
Honestly, it's because he's the successor of the Ryudo Temple up in the mountains. He's fine with that idea, so there's a good chance he'll shave his head when he graduates.
Good for him.
Same thought, Anya. Yeah, I'm going to just headcanon now. Unless proven otherwise. We love to see it. Hey, Gasly!
Yeah, we love to see it.
So, what am I doing today?
Well, I'd like you to sit down and take a rest first. But I guess we don't have time. I'll explain as we go, so bring your usual tools and follow me. Oh, and this is when we ran into the dudes in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. That's you.
Frankly, our school's budget is completely unbalanced.
I know, the athletic clubs are favored, so other clubs don't get much, right? Shirou, the token straight person. I am going to tell you without spoiling anything, hold your tongue. I'm sorry, but hold your tongue.
Watch what you say about him.
You like how Anya is like a mini remote drone form on my shoulder, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a deployable. I have 3 uses, and I can be filled at regular ammo depots.
Failed, you say?
Go to the next line, Whack. Oh wait, you did. I can't see.
Oh no.
We love it.
One moment.
Yeah, the street post. Wait, it's back. It's back.
Oh,
It's
there
back.
we go.
Right. As a result, members of the other clubs are in trouble. I'm working hard to make the budget go to them. But I'm having trouble because it's not clear where the money's going.
Ooh, money laundering in school.
Tax fraud. I fucking love embezzling. In particular, there's no solution for the shortages of heaters during winter.
I see. Can you hand me the torque screwdriver? The biggest one. And the conductive wire too. Yeah, I should be able to fix this.
Conductive wire? Is it? Sorry, I don't know exactly. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I'm sorry, but look at the blushy face. He's kinda cute. He's kinda cute!
Kinda gay.
You're right. So, what was that about the shortage of heaters? Are there other broken ones?
Yeah, in the second AV room in the art club. The petitions requesting new stoves are multiplying.
She is just a sexy himbo handyman to the entire rest of the cast, huh? Yeah!
God bless.
Honestly, we love to see it.
We love a man who can get down and fix stuff.
But there's not enough budget to meet the demand, huh? So I thought it's just getting old. Good thing it's not broken on the inside.
You think it can be fixed, Amiya?
So you can fix her, Amiya?
I can make her worse.
Yep, in cases like this, all things are nice because they're easy to understand. It's just a shortened connection, so it should last a whole year if we replace them.
I see. Good job, Amiya. I'm always so pleased when you're reliable.
You're rewarding it really easy.
Stop making a case.
Oh, I'll be finished soon, so could you wait outside for a bit? Emiya's defining.
Can you leave me the fuck alone for a moment, please? Alright, I'll be out of your way.
Don't worry about my wording, Shirou. That's just Nasu and/or the translation. Issei leaves the room quietly. It seems he assumes that I'm going to do something delicate. Well, it is delicate, but... I place my hand on the old electric heater. Usually, even if you're used to fixing things, it's hard to figure out what's wrong with it by just looking at it. So the fact that I figured it out means that what I'm doing is not ordinary. I block off my vision and look inside the heater with my sense of touch. In that moment...
He's a magic man.
He is! An image appears in my head. There are 2 places where the wire's about to break. The pipe should last a bit longer. Insulation tape should be enough for the power cord. Good, I can fix this with the tools I have with me.
Alright, this is gripping.
Yeah, if the pipe were broken, it couldn't be fixed by an amateur. If that had been the case, I could have had to strengthen it in a very unamateurish way. But in this case, just looking at it will suffice. This is the magic Miyashiro learned from Kiritsugu. This straight up happens, apparently, yeah? He just gets fucking X-ray vision for electronics, don't worry about it. Alright, let's begin.
It makes perfect sense.
I love that kind of magic. I think I know the name of it, but I'm going to wait until the game actually tells me. I take the cover off and start to work. I already know where it's broken, so the rest is easy. This is the only thing I'm any good at. Don't say that! People love you already, Shirou. You have a lovely girlfriend question mark. You have a lovely boyfriend question mark. Don't worry about it.
You have a lovely wife, a lovely husband, and a lovely crazy person in your house.
He calls her Ne, so he sees her as a sister in that way.
Good for her, I guess.
You thought this was like a joke instead of because his magic is useless, but he actually just uses it for slight time saves on electronic repair jobs. Yeah, this man does what he can, don't worry. That's right. Miyashiro has no talent for magic. That doesn't make up for it. I think I'm quite skilled at visualizing structures like I just did now. In fact, when I first figured out a structure and reproduced it, my father looked surprised and said, "What a useless ability!" I guess my strong point is an unuseful ability. According to my father, it's already a waste of effort to perceive the structure with my eyes.
I like the running through line for all of this that everyone just has the worst father figures. Like,
you have no idea how true that is.
Nothing you have told me about all of the stuff that you've info dumped at me and experienced
Anya?
has even remotely suggested otherwise.
Anya.
That sounds like it's the plot.
Anya, I need you to hold onto those words for whenever we meet any other father figure. I need you to see if that holds up or not.
Like, it will. I'm sure it will.
For real, Magus, there's no need to understand every corner of a structure like I just did. They say that the battle of the Magus come in reading the center, the core of things, instantaneously and changing it faster than anything else. That's why reading the structure is wasted effort. As even if you understand the structure, all you can do is determine where magical energy could be more easily transmitted. So all in all, it turns out that my strong points is just in fixing things like this. I don't have to open them to look for damage. If I can quickly search for broken parts and have the skills to repair them, most things can be fixed. Though that's only the case for simple things that can be fixed with amateur knowledge. Done. On to the next one. I pack away the conductive wire that I used to go out into the hallway with... Oh, that I use and go out into the hallway with screwdriver and wrench in hand. Issei, the repairs are done, but in the hallway, someone else apart from Issei. A girl.
I wonder which girl it's got.
There she is!
Way.
There she is!
Holy shit, there she is!
And so...
in all of her glory!
And so we are back to the very beginning of the prologue, on the very first day, seeing this from a different perspective.
We're never getting out.
We're back in the prologue. The assless lass herself. Don't be mean to her. Don't call her assless. I'm a bit surprised. The person talking to Issei is Tosaka Rin from Class 2A. She's a lady who lives in a big mansion on top of the hill, a perfect honor student. Good looking, smart, athletic, and faultless. She's intelligent, well-mannered, and modest about her looks. People say she's the ideal woman.
No one says that.
Fate's Stay Night is Groundhog Day, but instead of resetting as yourself, you become someone else.
That's the most cursed thing I've ever heard, and exactly how this feels.
So it hardly needs to be said that the guys at my school treat her like an idol. Though in Tosaka's case, she's so perfect that she's considered unreachable. It's commonly believed that only teachers and guys like Issei can even talk to her. Well, to be honest, I'm a guy too. So I'm one of Tosaka Rin's admirers. Look at her face!
Oh, she's so scrunchy.
Okay, I'm going to say this because this is not a spoiler, but... Okay, Anya. In the Fate series, you know now what a heroic spirit is. So let me talk about divine spirits. So a divine spirit is, as its name indicates, a god or deity of some kind.
1 sec, I just lost your dialogue.
Oh no!
Hello.
Hi?
Hi, okay, I'm good. Yeah, go ahead.
As I was saying, a divine spirit is, as its name indicates, a god or deity of some kind that has manifested. These are a rank above heroic spirits and usually would not be able to manifest in a container for a heroic spirit because they're just that powerful. To circumvent this, more often than not, gods take on the form of some living human. They basically possess someone with traits that are similar to them and make them a host body of sorts because they're similar in some ways. Are you following?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rin is Ishtar. The body that Ishtar, the goddess of fertility and war in Mesopotamia.
I know who Ishtar is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking for the chat too. It's this failed woman. This is Ishtar.
And Ishtar pointed and said that one.
But yeah, that is why they seem so similar, Ghastly. She is literally using Rin's body as a vessel. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Tosaka looks at us as if she's in a bad mood. It seems to be true that she and Issei don't get along. Quite she was a 2x4 plank of wood. Obviously she's not Ishtar right now. I mean that if Ishtar is summoned by Ritsuka in Fate Grand Order, she gets Ishtar in this body. Don't worry about it.
Fantastic.
Why didn't make it more complicated? Fate did the job for her. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the fact that she uses jewels and wealth to attack, you know? There's like some connection about she uses also like jewel stuff. There's something there. Also, this is you.
Oh, fuck. Ah, sorry, Mia. I'm the one who asked for help, but it seems like you're doing all the work. Forgive me.
Wow.
And the stream froze.
Oh no!
Immediately.
In a different Fate game, another character who has met Ishtar meets Rin and pulls you aside to go like, are you sure she's not Ishtar? Incredible. Are you still frozen?
Yeah.
Okay, let me reset. Mr. Rossetti is going to be very mad at us. What about now?
Perfect.
Issei's an amazing man, talking like that and ignoring Tosaka. Don't worry about it. So where next? There's not much time left.
Yeah, the AV room is next. Seems been working badly for a while, but now it finally died.
It can be fixed if it's dead. It would be quicker to just buy a new one.
True, but it'd help if you could take a look at it. It might be dead to my eyes, but only faking it to yours.
Faking it. I see. Well, let's take a look. There's only about 30 minutes left until homeroom. I remember during this scene, Rin was just kinda like starstruck for a little bit, remember?
Yeah. She was just staring at him.
Don't worry about it, Fate said the line. I'll have to hurry if I'm going to fix it. I start for the AB room with Issei, but it's impolite to ignore her completely when we've met like this. I turn back to Tosaka, who's standing in a daze. You're up early, Tosaka. I make a honest comment, then follow Issei. Her little expression seeing the other side of the coin.
Oh, she's great.
She was so confused. Like, what?
We barely made it. Thank you, Amiya. I caused you trouble again. I'd be a failure as a friend if I made you late doing things for me.
Don't worry about it. It's no big deal for me to be late, though I guess it could be for you.
Indeed. Well, you probably made it.
He says indeed. What a man.
Yeah, he says indeed. What a guy.
Normal human interaction.
Disgusting.
Issei heads to his seat, relieved. It's exactly 8 o'clock. The first homeroom bell has rung, so Fujine should be here in about 5 minutes. I'm a bit out of breath since we ran here from the AV room. Taking a deep breath, I head to my seat.
You're so noisy in the mornings, Amiya. I was wondering what you've been doing since quitting the club, but all you've been doing is helping out Ryudo? Or Ryudo? Eh? I don't know how to pronounce Ryudo.
Ryudo.
Yeah, okay. It's not my concern, but don't do anything to bring the club into disrepute, okay? You're pretty uncommitted after all.
God, I hate him so much. Already. Wow.
Look at his face. Look at the expression he's making at you. There's a reason that his eyes and his nose and his mouth are so close together. It's so you can get them all with your fist. In one hit.
Mato Shinji, a friend of mine from middle school, is standing in front of my seat. As you can tell from his last name, he's Sakura's brother, who's 1 year older than her. Yo, is the archery club doing well, Shinji?
Of course. There's no point in telling an outsider, but it's been peaceful since a certain attention hog left. We'll do well on the next competition.
Oh my god, look at him. Just look between his legs. They're perfectly split apart for you to just swing at them.
Oh god, I fucking hate this guy already.
I love you, chat, so much.
Oh fuck.
I see, Mizutsuri must be working hard.
Huh? You're talking rubbish. The archery club is doing well because of me. You're just an outsider, Anya, so you'll embarrass yourself if you talk like you know about it.
Oh, every single thing that comes from your mouth is so punchable.
Sorry, look at that fucking thigh gap. It's a polygon.
Oh no, Sakura has had to deal with this while growing up. No wonder she's going for Shirou the himbo, right? I'll say I'll be careful, but I don't have any concerns with the archery club since I don't have any business there. I put my bag on the desk and pull out a chair.
What's that about? You're saying you're not really interested in my archery club?
I said business, not interest. It'd be weird to go there when I'm an outsider, right? But tell me if something comes up. I'll help if there's anything I can help with. You weren't good at fixing the bows and bowstrings, right?
Oh, thanks. I'll call you if there's any work to be done. Though I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, that's good. You're not the materiality leap work that needs to be done. Don't give Fujimura-sensei too much trouble. She's scary when you piss her off.
Mind your own business. You're an outsider, so keep away from the dojo. Give me a sec. I have to go desperately find a power cable. I just realized my laptop was a second.
Go fast before you disappear. You can do it. You can do it.
I'm gonna fucking vanish.
You can do it. I'm going to put Suburban Countdown in the meantime. Don't worry about me. Can I? Actually, do I even have it? Music. Homestuck. Act 1. No, it's Act 4, isn't it?
Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
Oh, you're back already?
I was about to say we're just like that, we're in business and leave it, and then remembered I haven't plugged it in yet.
Ah. Where the fuck is Suburban Countdown? I wanted to— oh, here.
I have returned.
Oh, just when I fucking started? God damn it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your bit.
No,
I can get up again if you need me to.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm used.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm used to things when they get up at inconvenient times and not at all at other times. Don't worry about it. It's the... You're rooting for our tiny mascot! Oh!
I'm so glad. Your support means the world.
I think the person Shirou referred to is Rin's girlfriend from the first part.
No, it's me.
Shinji returns to his seat in his usual manner. You seem even more irritated than usual today. Oh, that's because Rin just fucking told him to fuck off. I remember that.
Yeah. What a guy. How can he talk like that when he's the one who drove you out?
Oh, you were here, is it?
What do you mean? You're so cold saying that to a friend who was listening and out of concern.
Look at the flashy! There's no straight explanation for this, I'm sorry.
I think they could just be bros.
Fair, okay. Why don't you do that? I'm not doing anything that should make you worry about me.
Idiot. Of course I'll worry about you. You're the sort to lose your temper easily. Some people would cheer if you beat Shinji up, but all the girls would condemn you. It's not good to let a friend get into a situation like that.
He's trying to not let Shirou become the outcast.
Aww.
I see. You're right now that you mention it. Thanks, Sensei. I don't think it'll be a problem, but I'm grateful for your concern.
Yeah, well, as long as you understand. But it's strange. You lose your temper easily, but you're tolerant of Mato.
Yeah, that's just his style. You get used to it when you hang around him for a long time.
I see.
Yep, if you understand, go back to your seat. Fujimura-sensei will fly in here fly in here? I'm afraid that she's just going to fucking dropkick someone.
Crashing through a window. It's more likely to come floating in than flying in.
What a creature of a woman. The homeroom bell rings. Homeroom teacher usually would come 5 minutes early, but our homeroom teacher isn't like that. For class 2Z, homeroom starts 1 minute after the bell rings, right when we hear...
Oh, that's great.
I'm sorry.
I love the catalog of fail women we have already been exposed to.
Right? Right? Oh. Fate has fantastic female characters. I'm late. And Fujine runs into the classroom.
The slide!
Alright, I made it! Good morning, everyone!
Yeah!
I can't with her. I love her already. Fujine falls over with a terrible sound. The classroom is filled with silence in contrast to the clamor from a second ago. A sudden change of atmosphere, just as you'd expect from Fujine. Her nickname of human jet coaster isn't just for show. But that really was about it. Fujine is still on the ground, having hit her head on the platform. You can't see her expression with her head facing the ground, so it gives you a bad mental image. Hey, front row, wake her up. What? I don't want to. I'm scared she'll bite me if I go near her. She's not a mimic or anything. She won't go that far. You're saying that. Why don't you do it? I'll pass. I'm not used to this. I did. And why can't you make a girl do it? A guy should do it. The front row is getting noisy. As we're in the middle rows, we can't tell what sort of state Fujine is in. We can tell, so we all stand up to look. Hey, she's not moving. Has she passed out? Someone asks. If so, the problem could be how to get her to the nurse's office. Everyone here is a warrior who has been with Fujine for the past year. They probably want to get out of the habit of taking her to the teacher, their teacher to the nurse's office.
Jesus.
How many concussions has this woman gotten?
I don't know.
Fujimura-sensei, are you alright? A brave female student calls out to her. Fujine doesn't even twitch. He's fucking dead shot. A sense of worry runs through the room.
You know, this is so fucked up. I've seen this happen to somebody. Like, when I was in middle school, there's this one kid, I don't even remember his name now, but he was like running like through the classroom to get to his seat. He tripped and hit his head on a desk, and he ended up fine, but he was like out cold, limp on the ground. Everyone was freaking out.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, but then like he was fine.
It was a bad fall. She hit her head right on the platform. She'd have to be invincible to come out of that without a scratch. How about getting her for her baseball glove? Don't even joke about that! The day she's in charge of us, we're getting to the regionals! Fujimura-sensei? Fujimura-sensei, it's not good, there's no response! Hey, why don't you wake her up since you're in front of her? No way, if she's really dead, I'll be killed! What do you think she is, some kind of cursed spirit? But things could get bad later if we leave her like that. But no one wants to go near her. I guess it can be helped. We'll have to do that. That?
That?
Yeah, that.
That?
Alright. all our hearts become one. Well, not Shinji and I, because we're too scared. Won't you wake up, Tiger? Even though everyone said it at the same time, it's only as loud as a whisper. The Tiger part is especially quiet, but still, a twitch. The silent Fujine reacts. She moved! It's hurting everyone! Continue the punishment! Everyone must be stressed from the impending exams. Even though they shouldn't, they repeat Fujine's nickname while waving their arms. Remember? I don't know if you remember, but during the prologue, she was mentioned to be nicknamed Tiger and to have some kind of past that made people afraid of her.
Amazing.
Wake up, Tiger! It's right, because her name is Fujimura Taiga. Tiger. Sensei, you're a tiger. You don't wake up. Don't give up, Tiger. Stand up, Tiger. Yeah, wake up, Sensei. Then you will be a true tiger. Tiger. I love her so much. Look at that face. Don't call me Tiger!
It's like all the it's like all the best frames from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, exactly! A roar of lightning! She stands bravely as if the fall has done nothing at all. With a yellow shirt with black stripes as well. What are you all doing? You can't stand up in the middle of homeroom. Come on, sit down and I'll get started. Just like that. Fujine stands before everyone in her usual manner. It seems all memories from the moment she entered the classroom have fled her head. It seems Tiger doesn't remember what happened. Lucky, we're really fortunate this morning. Well, I don't know if we can call it lucky. Everyone returns to their seats, chatting. Favorite character, hands down!
Yeah, she's fantastic. I fucking love this creature.
It's so good. Huh? Did someone just make fun of me? No, we didn't. Maybe you imagined it. Alright, good. Then I'll start homeroom. So listen up. I'm going to give her a slightly unhinged voice. Did you see the way she's gripping her own hand? This woman is ready to kill.
It's so unnatural looking, oh my god.
This woman is just ready to fucking kill. Fujine starts homeroom slowly. She chats in between the announcements, so we don't get through them very fast. Step one, please. Note the curfew. It's at 6 o'clock, so people with club activities shouldn't stay too late either. 6 o'clock is too early. Taiga-sensei, can the athletic clubs be exempted? Nope! And Goto-kun, please address your teacher as Fujimura-sensei. I'll get mad if you call me that again. Did you notice the hand grip as well, but was at a loss for what implied about her character? You feel no such hesitation now. Alright, I'll be careful. Goto-kun sits down again. I can't help but think of Goto-kun as Bocchi, you know? She's Hitori Goto. This is just Bocchi asking her in my head now. Not showing any sense of listening to her. How stupid of him. Fujine gets mad when she says she will. It makes no difference that he's a student and she's a teacher. He doesn't realize that she just gave him a final warning. He's fucking dead. Well, that's it today.
I just said your life ends.
That's it for today's sunroom. Let's meet again in English class in third period, everyone. Fujina leaves, waving her hand. She's the teacher responsible for Chusi, Fujimura Taiga. Her nickname is Tiger. You might doubt it, but it really is her nickname. People
I don't
like
doubt it at all.
people like calling her so since she has a name like Taiga, but Fujine herself hates her nickname. According to her, it's unfeminine. But she's that kind of person, so I think it's her own fault she has an unfeminine nickname. Don't be rude to her! But yeah, she's kind of a gremlin.
She's a fucking beast. Ah!
We're starting class. They monitor the bows. The teacher for the first period enters as Fujine exits. It's like this every morning, as Fujine continues homeroom until the very last minute. What a man.
Oh, what a man.
And the classes end like every other day. There are many kinds of students, ones that go to clubs, ones that hurry home, and ones that stay in the classroom for no reason. It looks like I won't be in any of those categories.
Sorry, Anya, about the rest of the repairs. Do you have time today?
Well, I don't have plans, but it's not like I'm just playing around. After all, the main reason I quit the archery club is because I wanted to prioritize work. It's already been 5 years since father died, and I decided to start working to pay my living expenses. If you work a lot, there are some jobs you just can't refuse. To this an example. They're restocking inventory at work, and they asked me to come if I can, as any help is appreciated. But it's certainly not something I have to go to. They're probably just having people come in because they want to party after work. There are two options. I will go out and help student council or go to work. Hi.
Oh no, I hate making decisions. Alright, look, I'm firmly of the belief that if your boss calls you in for extra hours, you should say no unless you have a reason to say yes. Which we clearly don't.
So help the student council?
Yeah.
Tell the student council it is. It's something I've started. I should finish the job I began this morning. I'll change my plans. We're finishing the job from this morning, right? Let me finish the repairs before the exams start. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you. Let's go and look at the patient in the art club then.
The patient. Alright. Oh, and clear the people out of the room, will you? I can't concentrate with people watching me.
Of course. I won't let them get in your way.
I won't let them get in your way.
I'll keep them away from you.
Issei quickly walks to the hallway, and I follow him out of the classroom in a hurry. I'm sweating. I'm so hot right now. Holy shit.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry.
You're dying.
The sun has already set when we leave the school building. The school gates are already closed. It's 7 o'clock and way past curfew, but thanks to Issei, we're not in trouble.
You helped me a lot today. I'll certainly make up for it, so tell me if you need anything.
Yeah, I'll let you know if something comes up. I don't think anything will, though. I didn't help him to get something in return, so there's nothing I want from Issei.
I guess it's a problem to be too good a person. It's helpful to have you around, but I can't stand it when other people use you to their liking. Helping others is a good thing, but you should be more picky with who you help. You just help anyone who comes to ask you.
He's concerned. He's a good friend.
He's worried about his bro.
I like him. Issei is a good bean.
I know, Uryu is a good man.
Am I that indiscriminate?
Yes, I'm not just gonna let heartless idiots use you as they wish. You're a busy man, so it should be okay for you to decline from time to time.
Look at the little sweat drop just flying off of him. I'm sorry, how am I supposed to read this?
I read it as he is checked out for a moment.
No, I don't mean that. I mean this whole intro. Like, I'm sorry, but like, it really is that gay.
It's pretty gay. It's a little gay.
I can't really tell, but it seems like Izzy is worried about me. I've been called helpful since I was in middle school, as I don't turn down requests for help and don't ask for anything in return. I guess Izzy thinks that's dangerous. But I'm doing it because I want to, and it's not a problem if as I decline. It's not a problem as I decline things that I think are beyond me. It's nothing for you to worry about, Izzy. I know myself better than anyone. Besides, helping people is a good thing. It's not something a son of the owner of a temple should be trying to stop.
But I think you're going so far that it might eventually overwhelm you.
I'll take your warning. See you tomorrow then. I like this boy!
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Issei leaves, looking discontented. Izzy's house, rear temple, is up in the mountains, so naturally our routes home go in different directions. He straight up lives in the temple, huh?
Yeah, apparently. It's the long wall.
It's the long wall!
Woo!
I walked.
Look at the character.
You're starting to identify like different areas in town, and you're like, yeah, the long wall!
Yeah, long wall!
Yeah, the ramp going up!
I fucking love going up, dude!
I walk through the moonlit town. Walking up the road, I notice there aren't any people around. The time is around 7:30. There should be people around at this time, but there's no sign of anyone. Oh yeah. There was some crime here in Miyama City a few days ago. A burglar murdered someone, I think. That must be why there's no one around and why the school curfew became 6 o'clock. Gas leaks and murder, huh? It's been getting dangerous lately. No wonder there are fewer people walking around at night. I remember Rin mentioning that it was like weirdly empty. It's getting too dangerous to let Sakura go home on her own. Sakura's house is in the residential area on the other side of town. Starting tonight, I should walk her home. Huh? For a moment, I can't believe my eyes. There's someone on the road which I thought was empty. The person is standing above me as if looking down at me. Huh. Hello there. Without realizing it, I hold my breath.
I can't explain it. She looks French.
I think she's actually German. The silver-haired girl smiles and descends the hill without a sound. As she passes. Ah! Oh! You'll die if you don't summon it soon, Oni-chan. She says something strange.
Start saying this to random people I pass in the street.
I go up the hill and reach my house. As the lights run, Sakura and Fujine must be home already.
I'm starting to put pieces together in my brain.
Yeah?
I don't want to, like, say too much, because I'm probably wrong, but I'm starting to...
I couldn't mind calling it quits at the end of this day and hearing your thoughts just a little bit. Even if you're wrong, I'm very curious about what you think things are going on.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do it.
I smell dinner the moment I enter the living room. Fuck, she did it! At the table are Sakura and Fujine in the middle of dinner. It seems the main dish tonight is chicken and cream, and Fujine, who loves white sauce, is in a good mood.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make Alfredo tonight.
Nice.
Sorry, I just had that realization.
Don't worry.
Welcome home, Senpai. We're sorry for starting without you.
Sorry I'm late. I wish I could have come home earlier.
No, you made it. Could you wait a bit? I'll get your dinner ready right away.
Yeah, alright. I'll go and wash my hands, so make sure Fujine doesn't eat my food.
I will.
Why is she such a fucking creature?
She's such a beast.
I return to my room. It's a fairly empty room compared to the shed, but since I don't have any hobbies, I think it's quite decorative. What do you mean you don't have any hobbies? You literally fix things. That's your, I guess you consider it your work, but that's your hobby. You like fixing electronics.
I really like that every single person in Fate thinks they're really boring.
Right? Most of them are random things Fujine has left here, though. I wash my hands, change, and return to the living room to find my dinner ready. Itadakimasu.
I hope it's to your liking.
I hope it doesn't have oyster sauce. Sakura is terribly modest. Her cooking skills have vastly improved in the past year. She has me completely beaten at Western style foods, and I can barely eat her Japanese. Beat her at Japanese food. Neither of us have touched Chinese. Fair. Just one with an incredibly interesting life he's just very passive about. Fair? Actually, yeah, fair. I'm pleased my pupil is getting better, but it's kind of depressing when the teacher is defeated by the student. Remove boy, replaced with lesbian. That's Ren. That's what Ren is for, don't worry. It's as good as I expected. Chicken becomes harder the longer you cook it, so it's juicier and tastier if you roast it before cooking it, even though it's tedious. That's done perfectly here. Perfectly here. It's a master skill, forever beyond the clumsy Fujin. I'm starting to think that the teacher is just here not to care for him, but because she can't care for herself.
She has nowhere else
shit.
to be, yeah. She needs somebody to keep an eye on her at all times, or she will die. How is it, Senpai? I think I did it quite well today.
It's perfect, the sauce is great too. I guess you have me completely beat. When it comes to Western food, I am correct. Yeah, lady food is so much better since Sakura-chan started cooking. She's so excited. With that, Fujine, who had been preoccupied with her food, lifts up her head. Shirou, a student mustn't come home this late. It took you this long, huh? Tiger or cougar? I mean, she's only 25.
I think it said she was... No, she's only 25. I said I was turning 25.
Yeah, listen.
I got the lore confused.
If she's a cougar, I can be a MILF. We are in agreement here. You can call her cougar if you can call me MILF.
When I noted you were one of my oldest friends, your response was, quote, I'm the MILF.
He did say that. Ugh. It seems she's in a bad mood now that she's seen my face, even though she was happy because of dinner. Jeez, I bet you were helping someone again. That's good, but at least come home early at times like this. I even told you it was dangerous in homeroom. 25 more today's 35. I said it for your sake, you know. Can't you tell me that at home instead of homeroom? What a domestic life they have.
It's wonderful.
You gotta listen if I told you here. It's more effective if I tell you at school.
Sensei, I think that's abusing your authority. You shouldn't mix work and private life.
Just... Wait a minute. No, it's not enough for Shirou unless I go that far. He's always on the losing side because he's the one helping everyone else. He should at least come straight home at least and relax sometimes, that idiot. You're just saying this to his fucking face.
I know.
What do you mean by that, idiot? I'm not on the losing side if I help someone and they're held by it. What do you mean? What happened to the stream? Oh, I think the relationship graph may be like the videos and it just fucked. Oh, no, that's the relationship graph. No, that is apparently something that just appears in the relationship graph. Apparently that's just accessible at any moment. Mild spoilers, but I guess we saw them on the opening, so it's okay, don't worry about it. And I wonder if you got that from Kiritsugu-san. I worry because you're like that. I don't exactly know how she's worried as she is energetically munching down her dinner. Munch. Spoiler graph.
Fujimura-sensei, from what you said, has Senpai been like this since he was small?
Yup, he's always been like that. He's the type that goes to help people in trouble, but he's not meddlesome. He's just a bit precocious. Just a bit precocious, it's okay. Fujine laughs dangerously. So it's hard to tell if this chapter is going to end in 5 minutes or in an hour and a half. I'm ending at the end of this scene, whether the day ends or whether it changes to something else. Fujine, I'll get mad if you say too much. You two, Sakura, don't ask such boring questions. I glare at them. Fujine clicks her tongue and backs down, but...
Fujimura-sensei, please continue.
Sakura is taking the lesson seriously. Then I shall. See, here's a person who can't ignore someone in trouble. It's like helping the weak and defeating the strong. In the essay he wrote as a child, he said, "My dream is to become a superhero." Cute. She's talking about things from so long ago, but it's all true, so I don't interrupt. Anyways, becoming a superhero is a goal I must not stray from, even now.
Fuck yeah. Wow, Senpai was a real kid.
Yeah, he was some kid. He would go and help girls being picked on by much older kids, and he'd do the chores around the house because Kiritsugu-san wouldn't. Yeah, her stare. Man, he was so cute and innocent back then, so why did he grow up so crude? He's such an idiot, I can't not fuck him. Yeah, that's Sakura. Probably because of you, kids think a lot when they see bad adults. Learn to make your own dinner before you say anything like that.
Oh my god.
Fujine crumbles. I thought she might drop her head and repent, but... Oh, One-chan is sad. Sakura-chan, can I have another bowl? Fujine asks for her third bowl. I love her so much. Feed the beast. Relaxing after dinner, it's almost 9 o'clock. Shall we leave it here, or do you want to see if we get to the end of the day?
Let's give it a chance. Let's see if it ends.
Okay. What shall I do? There's some time before my evening training.
Okay.
Oh!
I think
We leave it on the choice.
we leave it on the choice. Fantastic.
I take Sakura home, I play with Fujine, I rest. Play with Fujine, says Soja.
She has to be enriched like a fucking animal.
I fucking love this woman.
I have to go take my fucking homeroom teacher for a walk.
Don't. That is so dangerous.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That is such a dangerous image.
I keep forgetting where I am. I'm sorry.
Fujine needs a supervision. I want this Simba to get destroyed by the feral gremlin. She could though. He could like try to like just hang out with her, and she could just like regress to a beast. Tie a small vaultway string and hand it to Bomber.
But keep her busy for hours.
So you know I have to ask, right?
What?
You know I had to ask what you were thinking about earlier.
Oh, okay. So this entire theory hinges on one particular question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the guy who got stabbed?
Oh, what a good question! And we will have to find out another time, because the stabbing happened on the third day, and it's just day one, so if it's true or false, we're not going to say more of it.
We've been giving names. I feel like I should know, I'm just stupid.
But we didn't get any name given with the stabbed guy, nor any image.
But Rin went on for like 30 minutes about how sad Sakura would be.
Okay.
That was her big fucking turning point that made her do something about it.
Okay, fine. Okay.
And I recall there being something about a jewel maybe left on his corpse,
Yeah.
perhaps with enough energy to win the Holy Grail War.
Yeah, but it was used up to actually revive him. And then Archer got it back for her afterwards.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So,
did that help him? In a way, perhaps unforeseen?
Maybe it did something, maybe not, who knows?
Could that potential assistance with help unforeseen perhaps explain the poster child of the entire series appearing in that scene that I saw with, like, the back of his house?
You will see, soon, but not yet.
Okay.
Also,
I'll back up.
How are you taking to the changing perspective?
Disorienting at first, but I do find that the author's writing is at least different enough that I can generally tell who's talking just by the way it's written.
Yeah.
Like, even though we're going through a lot of the same shit with the same backgrounds and even the same characters, I can still tell we're someone different because we don't have an inner monologue criticizing every single person we meet.
Yeah.
In fact, we barely have an inner monologue. Most of it is external interactions, which I think is a stark contrast.
Yeah, actually, I hadn't even thought about that. That's right, Shirou had significantly less internal monologue.
Literally, the only time that we just got him talking unbroken for a scene is when he was fixing the fucking thing.
Right, and that was basically exposition about the magic power.
And other than that, everything was just contextualized by his interactions with other people, and he didn't really have anything to say about them that weren't strictly observable by the audience. Whereas Rin was like, this is this person, every detail of their life, how I interact with them, and how I'm better than them.
Yeah, there is a stark difference between them. He said it's empty, of course he doesn't have as much internal monologue. Well, Ring thinks she's the most interesting person alive, yeah?
I think Rin is the most interesting person alive.
Also,
okay.
I'm going to say, I can't believe we didn't fucking say it when she appeared. A white woman jump scare along the long wall.
A white woman jump scare?
That was, in fact, a white woman jump scare. Shirou isn't the most introspective at this point in the story. He's a 17-year-old guy after all. Well, and so is Rin, and both of them were raised by mages. What is his excuse?
Rin is also a 17-year-old guy.
I mean, happy Pride Month.
Good for her.
I mean, as I mentioned, she is German. So, yeah, that was in fact a white woman jump scare.
That was a real live white woman jump scare in Japan.
I mean, I say at least I think. No, I didn't mean Taiga. I mean in the... Shut up. I'm just going to drop it out there. I hope you enjoyed this little return to slice of life.
Honestly, I'm kind of gripped because I was lured in with the slice of life before and then given a really, really well, put together fight.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I'm thinking, I wonder how it's feeling.
Yeah. But yeah, there is a lot of... honestly, I like the way Nasu, does characters. I like Nasu characters. They are distinct and cool, and I enjoy. Fucking Taiga, I love her so much.
Taiga is everything that I wanted a character like her to be. Great. It was the sliding skid when she entered the classroom with sound effects and everything,
And then the fucking 10-minute exposition of people being like, is she fucking dead? I don't want to approach, she will bite.
Yeah, she might bite me if I get too close. This is a grown woman we're talking about here.
Not only a
God
grown
bless her.
woman, a fucking teacher.
A professional in the school system, in charge of children, feral animal.
Oh, I love her so much. Even the most boring Nasu characters are so well written. I really like Nasu. I really like Nasu stuff, and I can't wait to see more and more of interactions with other characters, but for now, Anya has to go. Because she's very, very out of battery.
I'm Eepy.
EP.
It's been an absolute delight. Thank you for having me on. Thanks for going through this with me and inviting me here. You know, the whole, like, the thing.
It is my joy to have you along for the ride, and hearing your laughter as things happen is genuinely joyful.
Thank you. Oh, it's really sweet. Oh.
It's really... I would enjoy playing this on my own, because I like Fate, I like Nasu's writing, and I could very much still enjoy my playthrough. But being along with someone that I like being with, and that shares interests with me, and just like interacting along the ride is generally great.
I'm genuinely having a blast. I will do his chat commands and go eep.
Before you go EP, no, actually no, I can talk to you with it later. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Go EP.
Bye.
Bye bye. And there she goes. And because she's gone, chat. I'm sorry you have to see this, but to the trash she goes. Anya has left the building. She has been thrown. Mini Anya has been thrown into the trash. And now we are ready to end the stream. Thank you all, as always, so much for dropping by. I'm actually quite happy that we did like streams of Fate 2 weeks in a row, even though there was my fuck up on there was my fuck up yesterday where I thought we planned it for Friday when we planned it for Saturday. Now that she's gone, can we talk about the fact that Ilya is 18? Yeah, can we talk about the fact that Ilya is 18? Soja, since you don't know, the woman that jump scared us in the long wall, she is 18. Despite she's like the one character, like one of the main important like group of characters that is 18. I swear to fucking God. She's older than Rin and Shirou. Yeah, she is! She's older than Rin, Shirou, and Sakura. And there is an explanation as to why, on top of everything, it's not just designed. There is a reason. You will find out about her soon. But like, just keep that in mind. She is actually 18. She's the oldest of the group. You just had to bring my height into this. You couldn't have left it at that. I am glad you acknowledge my boobality. I am happy to acknowledge my hippage. However, how dare you? Even in Zero, she's mentioned to be 8 when the war starts. Yeah, right, she's 8 when Fate Zero starts. Ilya holds a distinguished position of major character with the second worst life in Fate's Day Night. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. She looks 8 currently. My fucking God. Okay, I'm going to stop. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh, Joan. God, I wish I was like you. I wanna be even tinier. I want to be even shorter. I want to be infinitesimal. I want goblins to look down at me. I want to be a pixie. But let me actually... Oh God. Not Homestuck music, thank you. Let me put on the end of stream music. God, I'm taller than goblins! I'm taller than the average goblin! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! How dare you? I should know the other one. How dare you? How could you say this to me, to my face, in this, the day of my daughter's wedding? I'm going to just leave. Tomorrow, Tears of the Kingdom. I am actually dying. Oh my god, I just realized I'm so sweaty. I'm dehydrated. I am no longer dehydrated. So thank you so much for coming here. And I will be seeing you next time. But yeah, Wednesday for more Gnostic Madness with Cruelty Squad. Next Friday or Saturday, more Fate, depending, we'll see now. And so, I bid you all farewell. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!